And off we go. We're live on that one. Let's get the Instagram booted up. If there's anything we know about going live, it's go live on all of them. Morning Instagram. Gonna wait till Nick joins on here. Gonna start talking some shop, and man, am I fired up today. I've not been this fired up, no joke, in quite some time. I feel like Edison in the laboratory where I saw the light bulb come on. And I'm only partial. You laugh. I'm only partially kidding about that. I'm serious as cancer on that right now.
We just eat this up, you know?
It's just like when you have these types of breakthroughs, and you just see the future clear as day, you know exactly where it is, where it's going, like just gnarly. You're gonna have to turn your computer speakers off, huh, bud? Are you hearing me or not?
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. What's up, Instagram? What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter? Happy Friday. We made it through another week in the dumpster fire that is the COVID-19 shelter in place. Introduce yourself, Nick. I'll do the same.
Nick Friend, CEO, owner of Art Storefronts.
Yep, and my name's Patrick. I am the CMO at Art Storefronts. What's up, Eric? Yeah, I mean, no joke. I'm telling you, the most fired up I've been in months, maybe even years, And you know why I'm fired up deep down? Because I love seeing gatekeepers get obliterated.
I know, me too.
I love gatekeepers getting obliterated. I love the fact that the internet is a great leveler and that you no longer need anyone standing in your way. And the fact that you can do it all with a cell phone is even better.
Yeah. Let's put this in some context for everybody that's listening and that's joining here.
Yeah, no one even knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, let's get into this right now.
Well, hold on. First things first. Anyone that's on Instagram, anyone that's on Facebook, today, top of the hour, we're having a live Zoom call for non-customers, non-members, where you can come in, ask Nick and I any questions you want, and have us consult on your business. And so that's something you want to attend. Yeah, if that's something you want to attend and you're not on our email list and you don't have the link, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I'll send you the Zoom link. You can leave me a comment on Facebook or get into Messenger, and we'll send you the Zoom link. So
we're going on in 25 minutes, and you're going to see a short demo as well. We're going to have one of our people on there showing a short demo of the website product, and then the business and the consulting product. So you can see what we're doing.
We get so fired up we forget about the housekeeping. So now that the housekeeping got out of the way, what were you going to say?
Yeah, well, what I was let's talk about what we're talking about, right? Okay, so the pandemic hit.
Yep.
Everybody thought the art industry was going to blow up and be on fire, dumpster fire, right? And what ended up happening is that art is selling like crazy, right? We are seeing Black Friday level of sales from the individual artist and photographer websites, their own websites, every single week right now. Okay, we're publishing all the data, and we publish data around the whole, around the whole economy as well, because it's the home. What's happened is home decor and home DIY segments have been winners in this entire pandemic, right? And art is part of home decor, and so there you have it, right? And so the online market has exploded, right? But in all of this, right, there are major shifts, permanent shifts happening in the economy, okay? Yep. And I believe, and I know you believe, like we believe firmly that what is happening right now, we are in the middle of the biggest tectonic shift that has happened in the art industry probably ever. Literally, I am dead serious. I am being that bold in saying it. You heard it here first, right? You heard it from us first. And you're going to be hearing this, mark my words, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, that this was the moment, right? But the reason this is the moment is because, more art is selling online than ever before. Everything's selling, every price point, doesn't matter, right? And artists are able to run their own gallery shows online. And guess what's happening at those gallery shows? Sales are being made on the spot, right? Yep. With the right trade craft, if you do it right and you have the right trade craft, right, and that's what we are completely focused on. You can run your own gallery shows. They are incredibly entertaining, and the whole point here is that you can run your own international art gallery now, right? You are not geographically limited. You know, normally if you were doing a show at a gallery, right, you would be geographically limited to the people who live in that area and whoever they got to go to the show. But you could literally have an art show with unlimited audience, whoever's following you on your Facebook, Instagram, whoever's on your email list, right? Unlimited audience and unrestricted geographically, right? So take if you do 20 of those live art shows a year and you compare that to 20 art gallery local shows a year, you know, there's no comparison, right? And so where we're at right now, I am like, we are in this new normal, this America 2.0 or whatever, right? The art industry is having the biggest impact it's ever had. Ever had, right? It's being impacted more than ever before. And what does that mean for you as an artist or photographer? It means that like you need to focus as much as you can on acquiring the skill sets, you know, for this new age that we are in, right? Like forget the old. And I'm going to be harsh about that. I'm just going to say, forget the old. If you are sitting here waiting for the old ways, like the art galleries to come back and the shows to come back, right? You have the complete wrong mindset, okay? I've seen this happen. I saw it happen in 2008, right? Like you could call that 2008 was like art industry 2.0 because it caused major changes in the art industry. This is almost like art industry 3.0 now, right? And the people who did not adjust back then have been struggling ever since. And we're at another one right here, right? So you gotta, like, if you understand what is going on and how big this change is, you're like 99% of your mind share and your focus should be on how am I going to build an international art gallery with my brand on my own, and what is the best way that I'm gonna do that, and what skills do I need? This is the future, right? And it's happening. This is not a theory. Okay, because you and I, we're working with 3,000 members, and there's a subset of those members that are executing on this right now, and they are doing well. They're making sales doing this, and it's incredible, right? So back to the gatekeepers, there are no gatekeepers anymore. You know, like you don't need a gallery to do a gallery show. You can do it more efficiently, broader, wider, and you just need to get really good at doing all of this stuff, right? Doing the digital marketing, because it's not just about a show. You got to be doing everything together to make the business really work. But it is a profound time, and it's extremely exciting.
Yep. Eric just asked, he wants to join the Zoom. Send a DM to Art Storefronts, and I'll send the link. I can't post it publicly because that's how we got hacked last time. Also, Kim's on here. Kim, I just want to tell you that you are going to flip out when you see what I'm doing today. Literally yesterday, okay, I grabbed a Art Storefronts customer. He had never done this before in his entire life. I'd never done it before in his entire life. And I was like, we are going live right now, and we are going to do a show. He's got like a basement of inventory that he hasn't sold through. And he's like, all right, I'll do it. He went and got 15, 16 pieces. We ran the show. I'm not going to talk about the tradecraft of running the show. He sold $850. First time, no idea what we were doing. Just shipped it. I mean, I had a small idea what I was doing, but absolute future, going to be absolutely insane. And so anyway, Kim.
And it's working. It's working. That is just, it's so important to talk about, right? And it's like, these are the workshops that we've been doing with our members, the private member workshops, you know, and for the last like month and a half or 2 months. And we just had like, what was it, last Tuesday or was it Thursday? The previous Thursday, we had 5 members on that were all doing live shows, following our playbook, doing various different things, doing their own stuff, testing, iterating, all of them making sales on these things. Everyone's learning from it right on the spot. And then what happened? Like hundreds of other members instantly are doing those like over the weekend. They're going to be doing them all weekend, this weekend. Just yesterday, that's the whole point of these things, right? We talk again, we figure out more information of what's working, and the entire playbook just updated yesterday and this morning, right? Like I literally just dropped a video in the group, in our private group for our members, based on the discussion yesterday, because these things, it's evolving so fast that we needed a way for them to facilitate, you know, these shows in the software. And so boom, do the video. It's all there right now, guys. So any members that are on this right now, it's all in there. I just did a post on it, and the latest, you know, way to do it. And then it'll link to the playbook and all that stuff. It's in there right now. So it's going to be exciting this weekend and today, because we're going to be running one, or like on the side with one of our members. again, just hacking away at it, figuring out the best way to make these things successful.
Yep. And I would say, Kim, like literally as soon as this Zoom call that we're doing, which by the way is in 15 minutes, if you're a non-member, you want to jump on, send me a DM on Instagram or leave me a comment on Facebook. I will send you the Zoom link. You can come in, ask us any questions you want. But the minute that is over, I am running the second show. Kim, this is for you. I'm running the second show with this guy. Nick and I are going to quarterback this thing, and we're going to broadcast it live into the group. And my guess is he's going to sell another couple $1,000s worth of art. This is
on the spot.
It is the most profound shift in terms of selling art and photography online I have ever seen in my entire life. And let me tell you, if I was a gallery owner, I would be shaking in my boots. If I was an art and fair and craft show person, they were running those shows, I would be shaking in my boots because they just became irrelevant. On a certain level, they just became irrelevant.
They're gonna need
primary focus to the gravy, to the extra, right?
Yep, exactly. And you see Kim Winbury, she's a member, she's on Instagram right now, but she put a comment in there. I just sold 2 commissions yesterday after social posts, right? After doing it. She wants us to do one with her, right?
And we will. You're a good early candidate for this. And I'm kind of curious to see what streaming into TikTok is all about. I think she's got the requisite follower count. I don't know if this thing can stream it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just profoundly blown away on like 1,000 different levels.
When we were talking, Pat, so everybody, Pat and I were talking this morning before we got on this, and I was like probably as fired up as you could see me, because all of this information has happened in the last 45 days, right? All these results, all the iterating, and you know, on the lives, the shows, like the playbook and all that stuff, and the fact that like, you know, people are going through their inventory, and it's like first one sold on the spot, second one sold, third one, fourth one, 10th one, right? Like,
yep.
It is happening. Like it is right there, and you go, oh my goodness, I've been in the art industry for 20 years. This is the biggest shift I have seen ever. And here's the thing: for everyone listening, like when the internet wins, every artist and photographer wins. And what I mean by that is the more business that goes on the internet, the better it is for each of you individually, right? If you are executing on it, if you are learning and building the skill set that you need to execute a digital business online, right? If you're not selling much, you know, like the difference between you and somebody selling $100,000 a year is because that person has built the skill set, the requisite skill set to actually do that, you know?
Yep.
And people wonder, they think that they're just gonna post their stuff online and they're like, why am I not selling $100,000? It's like, because the difference between you and that person is an ocean of a difference. And I know every detail in between. I know where your skill set is. I look at your posts, I look at everything that you're doing, and the skill set is not there. You think it is because you think it's just about your art. It has nothing to do with that, right? It has nothing to do with that, because we've got, you know, we talk about this. We have literally like arguably one of what people would consider one of the best photographers in the world on our platform, right? Like world-class, you know, we can't name the name because we're not gonna just like, you know, throw his endorsement in here, but as big as it gets, 1 million Instagram followers, you know, or more than 1 million, right? Like major, right? And it doesn't, like, he could post his stuff online all day long and the sales don't happen, right?
Yep.
Because you gotta have, he doesn't have the requisite skill set yet. He didn't yet to sell his stuff online, right? And it's a different skill set, and you gotta build that. And so, but what he did was, him and the person that works for him, his assistant, are building those skills, right? And what's happening, Pat, right? Now they're really starting to do stuff, right?
He's having a sale and he's selling $45,000 for the
yeah. So when he first started out, totally unknown, like brand new newbies were actually outselling him. Like, and you're like, how is that even possible? You know? Well, it is possible. But if you really have good stuff and then you start figuring out the marketing and you get the skills and you do it, you can really ascend, and you'll probably ascend faster than anyone because you've really got a great product. But you have to have you got to have the whole thing, you know? Yep. And you got to work at it.
Okay. So literally in 15 minutes, and we're gonna have to get ready for it. So we're gonna have to end this thing. We are having this live Zoom workshop. Okay. It's for non-customers, and we're going to talk about absolutely everything, including your questions. Now, the good news is it will be live on Facebook. It will be live on YouTube. It will be live on Twitter. It will not be live on Instagram because it's too hard to do. But If you want to join, you can just follow on those platforms and follow along. If you want to leave a comment or send us a DM on Instagram, if you're watching, I will send you the Zoom link. Kim's like, I want to go on. Kim's like, I want to go on. Fine, Kim. You want to come on, Kim? You can come on. I mean, it's for non-customers, but you can come on, of course. And I want you guys to come on. You can ask us any question you want about anything about the platform. You can tell us where you're struggling, where you think you're struggling, where you think you're struggling. It's likely not.
Here's a perfect question, right? Like it says Facebook user, right? Love Art Storefronts, such a robust platform, but my pain is there is so much information I don't know where to start. I only have 1 day a week to work on it. Whoever that is, it doesn't say your name on here. There is a plan. It is the Art Marketing Calendar. Go to it right now. Go to it right now, right? And come to our workshops. If you are not at our workshops, you are not plugged into the latest and greatest information and strategies, right? It is all laid out for you. It's not a choice of what to work on, okay? It is there with an exact plan. So don't be overwhelmed. Follow the plan and stick with us, right? We're all working on it together. Every member is working together, you know, and on these things and in the workshops at the exact same time and with us, right? So be plugged in, and you'll be plugged in to the literally state-of-the-art, you know, execution on business and art marketing. And if you unplug and you're not plugged into it, you're probably not doing well, or you're probably confused, or you're probably overwhelmed. So just plug in and get on the program with everybody else, and you'll be good to go.
Yep. Okay. I'll see you on the live. Hope everyone to join us. And
yeah, and just one final reminder. Yeah. We are running. There's, you know, we have a big discount, you know, for new members that's ending at the end of this month. There's, you know, actually it ends next Friday. A week from Friday is the last day that we're in the office for people to run a demo and join. So, you know, if you're interested and you've been looking into us for a while, get on this Zoom call today. If you have questions or you want to, you know, you got some roadblock that is in your way, and request a demo and get in the queue, because spots are filling up fast. And if you want to get in, it's a great time.
And by the way, can I just say as a final, we're live right now. Just ship it. You better believe just ship it on 5 different platforms at once. I'm going to end this. I'm going to boot up a Zoom call. The Zoom call is going to be booted up, and then we're going to be live on 4 different platforms. All of that handoff is happening in 6 minutes. Tell me I'm not good at my job. Just ship it, baby. Just ship it. All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. See you guys.
I got to end this one. Hold on.